Well, how are you? They wanted to know from me if you were always crazy. They said it was the country. The country turned them out. Where's Tom? I told them that the cretin had been a respected doctor of divinity from Harvard College as recently as March of this year, that his wits had stood him far as west as the Aquarius Mountains. It was ensuing country that carried them off, together with his clothes. And Tobe Van Brown? Where are they? In the desert, where you left them. A cruel thing. Your companions in arms. What do they aim to do with me? I believe it is their intention to hang you. What did you tell? I told them the truth. That you were the person responsible. But they understand that it was you and none other who shaped the events amongst this calamitous course. Eventuating in the massacre at the ford by the savages with whom you conspired, means and ends are of little moment here. Idle speculations. But even though you carry the draft of your murderous plan with you to the grave, it will nonetheless be known in all its infamy to your Maker. And as that is, so shall it be made known to the least of men, all in the fullness of time. You're the one that's crazy. No. It was never me. But why lurk there in the shadows? Come here where we can talk. You and me. Come up. Come up. For I have far more to tell you. Don't be afraid. I'll speak softly. It's not for the world's ears, but for yours only. Let me see you. Don't you know that I've loved you like a son? Come here. Let me touch you. Come here if you're not afraid. I ain't afraid of you. You hear me? I ain't afraid of you. You come forward to take part in a work, but you were a witness against yourself. You sat in judgment on your own deeds. You put your allowances before the judgments of history, and you broke with the body of which you were pledged a part and poisoned in all its enterprise. Hear me, man. I spoke in the desert for you and you only, and you turned a deaf ear to me. If war is not holy, man is nothing but antic clay. Even the cretin acted in good faith according to his parts, for it was required of no man to give more than he possessed, nor was any man's share compared to another's. Only each was called upon to empty out his heart into the common, and one did not. Can you tell me who that one was? It was you. You were the one. What joins men together is not the sharing of bread, but the sharing of enemies. But if I was your enemy, with whom would you have shared me? With whom? The priest? Where is he now? Look at me. Our animosities were formed and waiting before we ever two met. Yet even now you could have changed it all. You? It was you. It was never me. Listen to me. Do you think Langton was a fool? Don't you know he'd have killed you? Lies. Lies. By God, lies. Think again. For even if you should have stood your ground, yet what ground was it? Time to be going. I have errands.